Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome. We are back with more Danganronpa. Now we left off at the beginning of starting the third class trial. Now it's pretty obvious from the evidence and everything. Like I said last night, like it's pretty obvious that Hifumi was obviously an accomplice, and seeing as it's convenient that the door that was locked where these two bodies were, that Celeste magically opened it, and as well as she was the only one that saw this shadow or this robo-justice, least kind of makes me believe that she's involved, that she's the mastermind this time. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but in terms of all the finite details, we'll find out more. But I'm pretty sure we got our killer. But without further ado, guys, let's jump right into it. Yeah, because judging from the evidence, it's as clear as day that we know that Hifumi was clearly involved, and Celeste definitely has to be spearheading this. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
why the fuck are there two of you? He multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, no multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. Okay. I'm moving so fast that it only looks like I've multiplied? Okay, sure. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator, please?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along? No.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. We're here for a trial. Yeah, get out of here, Monokuma.
Hey, hey!
If everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. I like that, the pain train. I'll see you guys down there. Here we go.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
I'm not mentally prepared yet. It's okay, Hero. I believe you're innocent.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. Aoi. It's not him.
What the heck?
I didn't do it for serious. Don't worry. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. No, we don't, Celeste.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there and the story can really begin. Good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. Baby. Just in time. The class trial. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is Celeste? Someone right here. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but... I took one last deep breath and then exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. I guess you'll have to find someone else to voice after Celeste goes bye-bye. Once everyone was aboard. The doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up into a cruel fate. Oh God. Well, I see all you gathered together like this. I realize how few there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Yeah. How many are there?
The worst.
Only cause of you. Oh, that's... Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
What? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. No.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Yeah, you would.
Yahoo!
I never hold on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. And so the curtains open once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Alright, oh, we have some new skills. Let's see if we can add any of these. Extraordinary focus increases the focus gauge by 2. Ooh, that's going to be useful. Let's do that. I think we also got this. Neural liberation. The focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Effective during non-stop debate. Okay, yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we have enough. And I think that's all the skills we have. Okay, nice. Alright. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
No, we don't, Aoi. No, we don't.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him
shut
in
up.
that suit.
You shut up, Celeste, even though you were cool.
Just jumped in.
Yeah.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
No, we gotta convince you.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Don't worry, we believe you.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Calm down.
Who are you calling a murderer?
That's true, you're a fucking serial murderer, yeah, shut up.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
How convenient.
Blueprint for the suit.
Yeah, but the handwriting doesn't match.
Parts we assume were used to build it,
How convenient, right?
and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I
Come on, look at that face. He's useless. He couldn't kill anybody.
don't know.
Is Hiro really the killer, or no, he's not Makoto? Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, Yasuhiro's message, okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts,
They are all... No, that's wrong.
Nope.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
Yeah, the handwriting is as clear as day. It's not his.
what do you mean?
The handwriting don't match.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Yep.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
And they would purposely leave all the material in their room? No.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think I'm trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Sadly,
We know that.
yeah, I was gonna say sadly, I believe that.
Yeah.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Yep, I don't think he is.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Oh my god, Byakuya's on our side.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
He was in the suit.
Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
No. I didn't say he's the killer, but he was the one in the suit.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
It was Hiro. And of course, he passes it off to me.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual was Hiro.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Because it was purposely made to fit only him.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
Yeah, I said he didn't do it. You asked me who's in the suit. I didn't tell you he killed him.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Thank you. Bianchi understands us.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Yep.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Okay.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Oh, that's easy. They covered him in tarp and they used the pulley or whatever you call it.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Yeah, it was a tarp. Yeah. The tarp. Yeah.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. Oh yeah, is it a pulley or a dolly? Yeah, this.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yep. Shh, don't shh me. We were right. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yep, that's correct.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Correct.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Yep, and there's a bloodstained track leading out.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly was there.
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
We
know.
know.
Yeah, I was gonna say we know.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
No, I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yes.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong, and nobody expects much from you anyway.
You shut the fuck up.
We have all accepted
Damn, now
the
she's all mean to
fact
us 'cause
that
we're
you
onto her.
rarely
Yeah.
understand what is going on around you.
Yeah, she's only being mean because we're getting close. Well, I never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change your mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time. Okay. Reloading. Okay. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Oh, great. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by, oh my god, by pressing the tab key. Oh my god, there's so many buttons. Okay. Just like Locky on, you have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker, dude. What the oh my god, okay. Basically, just remember that the tab key now function along with the right. Oh my god. You will automatically reload at the start of fevered time and your ammo will not decrease. Okay. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you don't have to reload at all. No, it's not an easy, so we're good.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
We got you. Final strike.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Boom. I didn't think we'd be doing that so early. Damn.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Yep.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Mm-hmm.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room.
I mean, that's what you get for having Hifumi as an accomplice. He's pretty dumb.
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Yeah. That's right. What do you have to say now? Jesus, Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to
We
get
know,
out of the
sir.
way.
Yeah, we know.
She's all calling
Back
us
to the
stupid
main
and shit.
subject.
I mean, the evidence is super obvious if you think about it.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then
It was used. He was just used.
what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
No, it doesn't.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
I mean, for starters, he can't bend.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Yeah, I mean, if it's one thing they pointed out in the suit, the suit couldn't bend down. You couldn't move at all, really. If you look at how the body was smooth, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? I mean, I just said it, but okay. Alright, what do we have? Robo Justice costume, okay.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yep.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yep.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
No.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is
No,
bend over.
you can't bend over in that suit.
No, that's wrong. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Nope.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Yeah, she's the one that said it herself. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. Surprised you got anywhere in this thing. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Yep.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yep.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Exactly.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Are you serious? You know how long that would take?
When you can't even see your feet?
Yeah.
You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
No.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Very true.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
That's another issue. You can't take off the suit. Once you put the suit on, there's a lock in the back. So you need 2 people to put it on. There's absolutely no chance the costume was because you can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I can't get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off yourself? I didn't make this stupid thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from taking it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get off on your own. Yep. But that proves it's a 2-man job.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Nope.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Exactly.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yes, it's really true, Aoi.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second,
No,
if you please.
no, shut the fuck up,
Have you
Celeste.
forgotten about the picture that I took?
You mean the picture that you so conveniently posed? Bullshit.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Did he really, though?
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? The guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, so that's why I decided to call him, yeah.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same.
Nope.
It was Hero, without a doubt.
You can look at us with those crazy eyes and you're still gonna be wrong.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Aoi, don't listen to her.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Yeah.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
I mean, only our lives, right?
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Yes.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Yes. We should be very careful, especially with our lives.
Maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Apparently she won't tell us.
Alright then, let's take another look back at what happened.
Which makes me suspicious of Kyoko, but...
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Yep.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
How do you remember that?
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
You're the only one that saw this thing.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
But you're the only one that saw it. Lies. And then that's Hifumi screaming.
at that point we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor, to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Yeah, but only one announcement played.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Yeah, how convenient. Hifumi's body had disappeared. Hey, Beach Bum, welcome in. It's going good, how are you?
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Yeah, because she orchestrated all this.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
And he disappeared too.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Just doing some supporting, can't sleep, appreciate it.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Beat, what are you doing redeeming the first? You're already here.
And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Convenient, yes, because that's how Celeste wanted them to be.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
I agree.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Monokuma file number 3. Oh, does that mean we have to absorb a bullet? Yeah.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with just...
How do you absorb a bullet again? I forgot how to absorb a bullet. Left shift. What are the controls? Silencer, aim, fast forward, fire truth bullets, select truth bullet. That doesn't tell me how to absorb a bullet. Do you remember how to absorb a bullet again? I forgot.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the controls.
Am I gonna have to look it up? I'm gonna have to look. I can't believe I'm gonna have to look up how to absorb. I gotta be I gotta make sure I write this carefully. I'm gonna have somebody knocking at my door. Oh, you have to hold the left mouse button. Oh, okay. Got it.
While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really using that order? No.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I know what to pick.
I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
There you go.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
No, you can't go by the numbers.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Taka was killed
Hold on.
first.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
The way I see it, Taka was killed first. I don't know who killed Taka. I'm guessing it was either Celeste or Hifumi. Then... So, in killing wise, it was Taka and then Hifumi.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order,
Yes, that's why the numbers were conveniently labeled.
but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
The proof. His watch, it stopped at 6. Yeah. His watch stopped at 6, that's right. Thank you for the check-ins, appreciate it. What word are we writing? Oh, wrist watch? Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh, my bad. Need a W. I need an H.
Now I understand.
Yeah, because his wristwatch broke at 6.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
It was working. Because he was bitching about how late we were, yeah.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Yep.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Yeah, they took care of killing Taka, and then they staged all this for us to go around.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
I mean, you guys, but not us. I mean,
We made the wrong assumption about the order of events.
No,
all
you
because of those
made-
Justice Hammers.
you made the wrong assumption. We were right.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Yep.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Yeah, because we were all together. Well, in this particular instance, Hifumi was playing dead.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Well, then don't make up evidence then.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Because that's how you wanted it to be.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Yeah, you were.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
No.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
That's true.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
Yeah, it's not her MO anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Hmm.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
She's really trying to pass the blame.
So what now, Kyoko?
You might have to tell us what you were doing just to make everyone feel better.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
How he was killed or how the body was
In
moved?
particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
It didn't. He was faking it.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing.
Because he got up.
And according to what Celeste said, his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Yep.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Are we thinking the same thing?
What? How?
That he wasn't dead?
If the dead body were to move
Yeah. Kyoko, I knew I liked you because you're smart. She gets it.
The dead body moved on its own?
Because he wasn't dead.
No! Not another... ghost!
Kyoko understands us.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead,
Yep.
but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
I agree.
He was alive?
He was faking it.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office?
Nope.
But simply walked out on his own?
That's exactly what we're saying.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
He looked dead. Did you check for a pulse? None of us did.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Mm-hmm.
That it isn't possible.
It is possible, Celeste, so you shut the fuck up right now. The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Yes. Let's see. Broken wristwatch. Broken wristwatch has nothing to do with this. So are we absorbing something again?
Are you
Let's
saying
see.
that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
No, it's possible.
Well, yeah, because he was alive at the very end
Without a
too.
doubt.
You know.
And you know that
Remember when
how?
he got up and he was like,
Yeah.
he was hero.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement.
Yeah, because remember when we found him in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But when we saw his body in the repository, the glasses were clean. And we found the we found the glass cloth in the garbage can in the nurse's office, along with blood packs. So, obviously he wiped his glasses, so he could see.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Someone else's discovery. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. It only was made once.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
No.
And you know that how?
I think I know what I gotta
Surely you heard
shoot.
the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
What? Oh no, I shot the same word. I'm an idiot.
Shoot!
Fuck. How do you fast forward? I thought there was a fast forward. Control key. Okay, thank you.
Are you saying that when we first found there's a chance he was actually
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a...
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement
My
was
dumb
made.
ass shot the same word.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
What?
discovery.
Are you serious? Oh my god. We're running out of time.
Are you saying that when we first found him, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Am I doing this wrong? I guess I'm doing it wrong. What does that have to do with what I said, or do you just know it? I thought that was the one. Fuck. Fuck. Thought I had it right.
What are you trying to do now?
I was trying to get this thing right.
Did you fuck it up like 3 times?
Yeah. I thought I absorbed the right
I
one.
don't know, I wasn't here.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay, maybe it's the other way around.
Is why the
I,
announcement was.
I'm gonna try the other way
Sure
around.
about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm gonna try this one with that statement.
Yeah.
Are you saying that when we first
If
found
that's not
Hifumi
right, then I
as a
have no
chance-
fucking idea.
Hifumi was dead, and you know that. Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body.
Please.
Had been found.
Yes! Oh my god.
No, that's wrong.
I had it backwards.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
No, it wasn't. It was intended for Taka.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Yep.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
No, that's not Monokuma's style.
No,
What do you
he's
say,
picky.
Monokuma?
Yeah,
Any comment?
he's very picky.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
For the first time. Okay, so Hifumi was there. Hifumi and Celeste were there when Taka got killed. So they only needed one more person to find the body, which was us.
Yeah.
So that's why the body announcement played. Okay.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, he's not lazy.
No, actually, that was plenty.
But it made sense. Yeah.
Huh?
You're just stupid, Hero. That's why you don't get it.
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
For Hifumi.
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement. The first time I played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Yep.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Still alive.
being discovered for the
Yeah.
first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Yep.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Exactly.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
He cleaned his glasses, right?
Oh, I know,
Yep.
I know!
What?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
No.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Shut up, Celeste.
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Yes.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show everyone. Alright, what are we doing? Hifumi's glasses, okay.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
This is bullshit.
No, that's wrong.
There is a notable difference. The blood was smeared off.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses.
Yep.
That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Yep.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Yep. The evidence I found the trash. Hold on. It was this.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Yeah. And he's the only one that wears glasses here, I think. Yeah.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean.
Yep.
And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Yep, yep.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
It was.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess.
I'm surprised you would remember that, but okay.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Yep.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a
Oh.
tinted piece of garbage like that.
That's true. Byakuya wears glasses and he wouldn't use that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
I believe that.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Oh my god, pay attention, hero.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, it was blood packs.
The blood packs.
Yeah.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains
We know it,
packs
we're
of
smart.
blood for emergencies.
Yeah.
He probably used
And
one of
Kyoko's
those.
smart too.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Hifumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Yep.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
Yep, yep.
Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Yep.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
Yeah, he was an accomplice.
But that means he took part in the murders.
He did.
I
just can't believe it. If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
She's talking about the paper.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Yeah.
The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Yep, the paper. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka. Where is it? No. The note Hifumi had.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Yep.
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his
Yep. She touches tra-la-la.
pants?
Yes, his pants.
Where else would you hide things?
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
No, they lured him first to knock him out and put him in the suit and all that.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants. No, Taka.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What are you objecting?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
No.
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Yes.
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Man, Genocide Jack's seriously scary, but still. I can't let her get to me. We'll prove her ass wrong. The only thing that makes sense here is the broken wristwatch.
Huffy had the note, right?
For 6 a.m., yeah.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
No.
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
It does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Yes, it does.
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong.
No, there absolutely is a connection.
Hey, Jeff, welcome in. Thank you for the check-ins.
What the hell are you talking about?
Pay attention.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Yep,
We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
that's pretty obvious. I'm doing good. How are you? You may not be able to trust a goth girl, but you can trust me, Z. Nah, just because you said that, I can never trust you, Black.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
I always tell you your ass looks fat in those pants. You liar! I'm good too. I'm glad to hear it.
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
Yep.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
When you put it like that, you're right.
No further objections!
She was just stirring shit.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yep.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Getting rid of evidence.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Yeah, to get rid of the evidence.
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Okay, we have the ripped up piece of paper that was in Hifumi's hands. Yeah. Here we go.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is...
The same one that was in Hifumi's
I
hand.
knew it!
Yep.
It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Are the same.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
Yeah, you got that right.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Yep.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
No. Okay, now Hero, shut the fuck up, okay?
Sorry, no.
No, you're wrong. He's dead.
When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Oh, Celeste.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
But who killed Taka then? Did Hifumi kill Taka? That I don't get.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
That's what I don't get.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Damn.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Leave my milk jugs alone.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
Well, there was a hammer in the equipment room? No, repository. There was a hammer.
Yeah,
in
the one that got washed.
Yeah, the one that got washed. Yeah.
But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Yep.
But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
No, because there was a hammer in the room right there.
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Damn.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you have a clue. You're the one that fucking did it.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
I mean...
Those were accounted for in other rooms
Yeah.
too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
No.
Then...
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, it may not look big enough, but if you hit somebody really hard in their skull, I'm pretty sure you could probably kill somebody.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
A hammer. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. I mean, the hammer. It's one of our evidences. Yeah, spotless hammer.
was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 was about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the
No.
Justice Hammers.
You're wrong.
No, that's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
It was just a regular hammer, but a big one.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Yep.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository,
Yep.
where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Exactly.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Yep.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Shut up, Celeste. We know the truth.
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Well, I think the only reason Hifumi did it, I think I mentioned this yesterday, was because he helped you kill somebody, and you probably would give him the laptop, right? Because she has the laptop, I'm assuming.
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but unless there's a motive... No, Spotless Hammer has nothing to do with this. I'm gonna have to absorb something, huh?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Can't really say there's no chance two people will work together on this. No, they did
Based
work
on
together.
the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true.
No, that's wrong.
It's not impossible.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yep.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Instead, in this situation, the motive for Hifumi was the laptop.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
Exactly.
However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, Then cooperation becomes possible.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime.
Oh, so Hifumi killed Taka, and then Celeste killed Hifumi.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
There's no rule against killing a killer.
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
Oh my god, this reminds me of, oh my god, is it a story or something where like two people meet in a subway or whatever and they each kill each other's husbands or something? That sounds familiar, this scenario.
And it only looked like one person?
I forget what it
Because
was called,
that's how the
but...
true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
But in fact, there were two.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
Mm-hmm.
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Yep.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
I know someone would be cruel enough.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Yeah. The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this. She is pretty good at this stuff, I will
I
say.
understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's string?
Celeste.
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. It was me! No. It was... Celeste.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
You've always been the suspicious one.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit
Whoa.
Lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Damn, her accent disappeared, dude.
Pardonnez-moi.
No,
It
no.
was fake this whole
Yeah, no,
time.
we saw that. It was fake.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yeah.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What? Encountering the suspicious individual.
Got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Yep.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Shut the fuck up, Bianca.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Yep.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
Yep.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
Mm-hmm.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
I saw him, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Yep. And then he screamed, yeah.
It was to get us to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Yep.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Yeah, she was.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was your way of telling him, we are on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered.
Yeah.
You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Yep.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Very ugly.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Yeah, you're awfully quiet, Celeste.
I have no idea what you mean.
Shut the fuck up, that smile ain't gonna help you here.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it. Looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What did she say? They must... Oh, they must really be enjoying this. Oh. Implying more than one. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. We're gonna die just like those guys died. Oh. How did you know two people died? In that situation, you didn't know there was a second body.
I remember her saying.
Oh yeah, I
that
thought she was
too.
talking about everybody else.
Yeah.
But she meant the two people that had already died that day.
Damn,
Or about
yeah.
to.
Holy
That's crazy,
shit.
dude. You gotta listen to the word.
Yeah, she slipped up.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
Yep.
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's
Oh
office.
my god, yeah, she fucked up.
Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
That is true.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. although I don't really get what it means.
It's okay, Hero. Just stay there and be quiet.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Oh, we need to absorb, okay.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Yeah, how'd you know those
And
guys?
that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
I think I know where to shoot, yeah.
All I said was, they must really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like.
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong, because you couldn't have known. You're done.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Mm-hmm.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
Yep.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
Yeah.
Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
That was staged.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
No, Hero.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Or Hifumi dragging the body.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
Yeah, Hifumi could have dragged it.
No, there is no other explanation.
Oh, there is. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is, Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Yep.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Yep. Oh.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Yep.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
None of us think it's ridiculous. It's the truth.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
How dare you? Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way.
She's like, shame.
Yeah, Hifumi was dragging the suspect away, but is that really possible? No, she's lying. The only Robo Justice costume would make sense here. None of these other messages.
Dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like...
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Another fatal mistake, Celeste.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that.
Yep.
Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You couldn't bend down, you could only stand up. Yeah, you can't bend at the waist, yeah.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
No, I think it was intended.
I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Look at her.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, she's gonna snap. I wanna see her execution.
Oh. Oh, she snapped.
She sounds insane
Celeste?
without the accent for
Yeah.
some reason.
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Her accent and everything's gone. Who attacked you? Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait. No, because Hifumi only called us by our last names. He never used our first names.
Wait!
Yeah.
But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Yeah, Hifumi never referred to anyone in their first name.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko.
Yeah,
What do you
because
mean by
he would even call us Mr. Naegi. Yeah, he would never call us. Yeah, he would never call us by our first name. So does that mean Celeste's last name is Yasuhiro?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more
Yep.
than once, for example.
I
So
remember
if
too.
Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
Yep.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
And what's your last name, Celeste?
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
Yeah.
But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Are we sure about that?
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
That is true.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Damn.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
You are a loser. Hey, Steve, welcome
She
in.
doesn't use her real name.
Do I?
You are. Your accent's gone.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up!
Panda said she was dying. Is she still dying? I mean, that's nothing new.
My real name is
We're always
Celestia
dying.
Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
But is it Ludenberg? She won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Yeah, I feel pretty good. E-handbook. Show us your e-handbook.
Poster e-handbook.
Yeah, if you show us your
If only
e-handbook,
was
we'll
trying
eliminate
to
this right
tell us
away.
something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It's
It would have
Celeste.
to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to
Oh, we have a way to contradict you.
No, that's wrong.
Show us your fucking handbook. Show us.
That's it. The handbook.
What?
Yeah.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Monokuma told us all about it before.
You said handbook. I thought you were gonna say tits. No. In this case, we're referring to an actual handbook.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Show us your goddamn tits. That'll solve everything. No.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
If we don't get the killer, then we all die.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Show us.
Celeste, can you
Then you
please
die.
just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Yeah, give it up already. We know the truth.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up.
Dude, I love how she tries to like maintain her composure and snap back.
Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let
Oh, we
me
know.
settle it.
Oh, we're
She
gonna.
probably is in debt.
Oh, we're gonna settle it.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
Yeah.
That'll bring everything to an end.
In this case, how did the killer recruit accomplice? Was it seduction?
The
Yes. What time did the Hillers call their victim to the rec room? 1. That's 6. 1. Who was it that the killer summoned first? Hero. This one. How do I move? Oh. They knocked him out and then stuffed him in the robo-suit to falsify their evidence. Okay, they use a certain item to do it. The camera. Here.
no, if there's a rag, isn't there? Or what? Wait.
The item they used to prove it was a picture.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the other thing. Look at him hiding behind there.
What time was Taka? 6 a.m. There was a watch picture here. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go out for dinner. Have a good stream. Glad you're not dead, Panda, I think. Yeah, we're all glad she's not dead. The Justice Hammer that was
It'll
used
be
to...
my time soon enough.
that was used to kill Taka. I think it was it was number 4. Yeah. Yeah. In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. He got hit with number 2.
Look at him dancing around with the blood.
With which Justice Hammer was in the nurse's office? Number 3. Yeah. Fumi used something to move Taka's body. Where's the dolly? Yeah, here. The weapon the killer used to murder Fumi, it was... this. We got it.
Here's exactly what happened. Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Oh god, that picture.
with an accomplice. The killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
It looks like Hifumi's busting a nut. Ugh.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro.
Yep.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this
I'll be right back.
just
Don't
to create
do
evidence
the
that
what
would
you call
put
it.
the suspicion on Hiro.
Oh, the execution? Alright, I'll wait for you.
I'll be right back.
When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
I'm just surprised Taka could be killed by Hifumi. I mean...
They called Taka to the equipment room.
I thought Taka could kick his ass, but okay. I guess he didn't react quick enough, I guess.
That's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken.
Yep.
They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2, and an injured Hifumi, to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds. That the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
Yep.
He
I
let
like the
out a
music.
scream to draw
Yeah,
us
the music
back.
is good.
And when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
Yep.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had
Poor
in
guy.
mind for their
I mean, I
final
feel
act.
bad, but at the same time,
He got
was
used, yeah.
an accomplice, yeah.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them.
Yep.
And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste.
Why does it look like they're gonna kiss?
Yeah.
Little kiss.
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
You lose.
I lost?
Yeah, you lost.
I lost?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Oh, she gave us her real name.
Eiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
So this is her real self.
Interesting.
Crazy.
Damn. So she was faking a whole persona this whole time. Damn, a B? Damn. Overall A though? Hell yeah. Damn, 102 coins? Fuck.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Damn.
Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
But yeah, I'm guessing she did it for the money, so yeah.
And when the votes are tallied, who will become the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I know, you're just excited to see how she dies.
Well, yeah, because she was a gambler.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope she gets forced to jump in a thing of coins.
Oh god, dude. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're correct. The Black in this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Ifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I mean, you used the worst accomplice.
Ow.
But...
I knew it.
So you really did approach him, Hifumi, with this plan. How did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure she relied on her speciality lying.
Specialty line.
Specialty. Like,
My specialty, don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree. She had the
So
computer.
then,
yeah, the computer.
Then did you use, you know... I need to figure it out. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but
Oh, okay. At least she's not gonna rat
at
us
least
out.
she's kind of nice.
Yeah, she's not gonna rat us out
At
yet.
the end. It was one thing Hifumi and Taco were both super into.
Does she mean alter ego? Oh shit! I said that aloud. Is she talking about alter ego? Yes.
Say what?
What are you talking about? Nothing.
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out of loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
And you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
You used it to trick Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Yeah, because he'd do anything for it.
Yeah.
Right again. Last night after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It's about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. Oh,
Oh my-
that's why he killed him.
Yeah.
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I showed it to Hifumi, of course.
Yeah.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me, he threatened me.
Oh my god, she used.
Oh,
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say.
Oh my.
He was-
Oh my
Yeah, she's
god.
like the biggest liar ever.
Jesus.
what?
She really went ham with that guilt.
Oh my
He
god.
took pictures. He said if I did not do it as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
Oh my god.
So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an
That's why he
absolute
was
crime.
tweeting.
Yeah. I mean, I knew he got a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he'd go that far. Don't smile, you fucking used it.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. It's messed up.
I'm about to say something I never said before in my life. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Hmm?
Actually,
Taka's planning to use her to escape. And he made you his target.
What?
Escape, you don't mean.
Taka's gonna try to kill you.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard.
This is unforgivable! Completely unforgivable!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear, I will save her!
actually,
And would you like to join me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan. I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. Bam. And with that, it is complete.
Hmm?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Fumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was, well, remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me, yeah.
I see.
I have another question for you. What's that strange costume of Fumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he makes something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
I mean, he was the only one she had leverage on with the thing.
Yeah. So why did you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
I mean, fair.
Let's
That's it.
see.
In that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my rate of expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents. Though.
Jesus.
Damn.
I feel like I
Going
could
out with the
cry.
hectic
Yeah.
roast.
But then you were explaining your plan to Hifumi. How do you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, when someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. Oh, and he really believed that? Of course, there wasn't there all was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you're all questioning him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else.
Damn.
At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it.
It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along.
But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Now you're lost.
now
Now
you
you
sound,
lost.
yeah, you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monochrome offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. That's not all there is to it. For me, the moment our new life began, my only thought had been escape.
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
So they let their
little
guard down.
bitch.
Obviously, that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch!
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. She's insane. Do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
Are you serious? You killed
Well,
for
now
that?
you'd be in a castle in hell.
Yeah.
Or at least a dirt.
A castle?
A dirt castle.
Oh my god.
God. To gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was gonna make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monochroma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality.
Oh my god.
I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. So I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream to the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
I Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own needs. I feel nothing.
Do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete.
Damn,
Yeah,
she's
she
a
just wants surgery.
she's a terrible person though.
Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus. How can you be so calm? Do you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared?
You're crying for her? Oh.
She's probably frustrated. It's like, damn.
Hey,
My ability,
sorry, go ahead.
my ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that.
Hey,
Okay, go
hey, Champa. I think I said that right. Welcome in.
It's not just other people, I can even feel my own emotions. Conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
Starts crying. Hold on one second.
I don't think she's the one to cry, really.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. You know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then,
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as a Mary Antoinette.
Hey,
Yeah, you get executed again.
At least he knows that.
Celeste smiled then, and when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Alright, time to get on with the execution.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Hell yeah.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Punishment time.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
Oh, her... Oh, the locker.
The locker. That's where she kept it.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone.
Damn.
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
I hope not.
Here we go. Alright, let's see what her punishment is. Look how happy she is. Look, her castle.
Her castle. Oh god. All the Monokumas.
The burning of the Versailles witch. Oh my god, they're gonna burn her. Dude, they're gonna burn her alive. Damn.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be something else. That's kind of lame.
Oh my god, look how happy she is. What the hell?
Oh yeah, they're faking it. It's something else. Oh no, what if she
Oh,
gets this truck?
she is.
That's so goofy, I love it.
Oh my god. Damn. Fuck, dude. Well, Celeste is dead. Alright, I guess you'll be voicing Sakura then. It's over. The third execution is over.
No,
So-
you stay. You stay voicing her.
Who do you want to voice then?
What do you mean? I'm literally voicing 3.
You're voicing Kyoko, Aoi, and Toko.
Yeah.
Alright. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of the regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
But you do it on purpose. You give us motives because you want us to kill. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you got some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
What's the deal with that? None of your business.
What?
What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me? What?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? What?
What?
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh man, oh geez, oh man, what do you mean, what did I do? I have no
I don't like
idea.
this comment.
I don't know anything about it. I think she's referring to her memories, I think. Just like how we saw that picture. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? Not just hers, I think all of ours.
Hello.
Alright, things are getting awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
You guys can go on and enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair, just like what he wanted. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely, it's a key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What does that means?
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea.
We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm gonna go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
"Why are you going alone?"
so...
Do you have to ask?
As she spoke, she quickly glanced at the camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just gonna draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
It's up to you.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
So, Hikaru and Kyoko are gonna go together?
We're not doing it. We're not doing anything like that, are we?
Does that mean what I think it means?
No.
Jealous.
Okay.
Good luck. Girls like her to little pushovers when you show a little backbone.
What?
Okay?
I tried to. Yeah, I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
Shall we? Yeah.
So then,
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw the laptop. Good morning. Hey, Lordy, welcome
Good
in.
morning. For the basketball
Oh. That scared me, dude. There's Steve.
Alright, sorry about that.
I'm glad they didn't break it.
Yeah. I'm doing good, Lordy. How are you? It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe, thank goodness.
I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. Ooh. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer.
So now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, this is something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation? When you do that...
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too?
No.
I thought that.
I believe in you.
I think that. You believe in me?
Yes. Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends.
I understand.
It's true.
And maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
Yay. Done.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see...
What I heard from Kyoko then was... Well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. Where are we going?
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it.
Convenient.
And in the storage closet there, way in the back.
She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Alright, let's go check.
Way in the back.
Oh, last one, there. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell.
Oh look, the door.
Oh yeah, I see the frame. The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean seriously, without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in... Where did we go? At the same time as I heard the sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. What is this? I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door and I made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko has said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And way in the back of that closet, there's a secret room.
How did you find that?
Probably looking around.
So
Did
this
she
is...
say her family's like investigating or something?
I don't remember. So this is the secret room. But what's in here? Papers? A normal desk, normal drawers, papers. A bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy student registry. That's the only thing in here not covered in dust. Had someone been looking at it? I slipped the file into my hand. But before I had a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said like I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? I... Oh, fuck, dude. Who is that?
Ah. Damn.
Fuck. A
I'll
strange
be back.
Damn. A strange sound rang out through my head. Felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then... darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I don't know how long it had been. Damn. Whoever knocked us out took everything. Was that the mastermind? Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Damn, they took everything. Yep, an empty bookshelf. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. Fuck. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. The further I walked, the more I felt things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound. It's coming from the gym. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What are we hearing? What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here in the gym? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sound coming from inside me will only intensify that much more. What's going on here? What? Sakura's fighting the bear? Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No one side not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Oh my god, is Sakura the spy?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Oh my god, she is the spy.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right?
I was not expecting that. What the fuck? Out of all people, Sakura?
You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What are you holding hostage? What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is... Yep. It's Sakura. That was the last person I was expecting to be. Alright, we're down to 7 students. Super Robo Justice as a present, I love it. Of course we're gonna save. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Leon got executed. Mondo killed Chihiro. Then Mondo got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. And then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Oh, Sakura, what's going on with you? Still. We saw what we saw last night. I don't understand. Sakura's the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean in that case?
Cause, I mean...
Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you feel your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. I doubt that'll work, but we can eat. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. That's like a deep impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore. Yep, because a new area. That's right, since the class trial is over, a new area should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. She's right, we have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it!
Yeah, think happy thoughts, no deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I mean, I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. Are you sure about that? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
how accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
how about that?
I can usually hit 20-30% on a good day. Oh, so it's useless. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right
The
sometimes.
occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't occult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
What?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of the research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend. As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and head home.
but
And before
the
long,
end is nigh.
the sky was filled with mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
I don't believe that.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
Nah, you must have been on some hardcore drugs.
And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
That you took some pretty hard drugs.
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and then they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it. I mean, that's not really a shock.
How about that?
Now, do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're the occult or if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of? How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
yeah!
Me either. I mean, I would never.
of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too. Of course I can never kill any of my friends. I feel like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. I mean, I would like to think none of us would kill anyone. The ones that are left, I don't see them as murderers. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally become united, but
well.
To be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility? Who are these people? All-Star Apologies? Who is that? We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up. We had to find out what had opened up. What was waiting for us. All right. Well, must be the 4th floor then. What is this? I'm guessing that opens up later. I'm assuming. Alright, so the 4th floor, yeah? Okay. First things first, though, can we go in here? Oh, good, good, good. I want to spend some tokens. Yeah, because now we have, like, an insane amount of coins. 153. Don't worry, I won't spend all of them right now. I just want to spend a few. And then I'll have to see who we hang out with during our free time. I don't think we got that before. No. Ooh, we never got a hair clip either. I just don't see who would kill anybody at this point. I mean, the ones that remain, they seem pretty, like, hell-bent on not murdering anybody. At least I believe them. That was new. I also don't mind getting a whole bunch of repeats.
What was that?
I don't know, it looked like a shell or something.
Croissant.
Yeah. A burnt croissant.
Burnt. What did you get from her execution, by the way?
Robo Justice.
Oh.
There's only 7 of us left, B. Oh, we haven't gotten one of those in a while. I think it's easier to just go one at a time. Because it wouldn't hurt to have so many duplicates. Oh, we know who loves scissors. I think I've ever seen that before. I guess we did. Yeah. That's new. Yeah. Is that a tape? Oh, dude, I had churros today.
Beach.
They were good, dude.
Roger, you have them, not take a picture, and then just tell me.
Don't worry, I still have some. I'll take pics.
Okay. I still want funnel cake, dude. I miss it.
I'll do just a few more. I just can't help it. It's kind of addicting to do this. Alright then, we'll stop at 100. I think we got ourselves a lot of repeatables. Alright. Yeah, because I think for the most part we have like almost every single gift. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for the most part we got almost everything, yeah. Yeah. We're well stocked. Alright, time to go to the 4th floor and see what's new. Wait, can't come in. What do you think's in the 4th floor, B? Alright, here we go. So we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. This place looks... okay, this floor looks interesting. We got bathrooms. Ooh, a computer room? What? Why is it closed? I guess we won't be getting in there. According to the nameplate, it's called Data Center. What's behind the door is a total mystery. Damn. That sucks. What's this? Oh shit, a music room? That's cool. Holy shit, dude. This is the music room? It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. Let's look at that piano. It's a grand piano, hell yeah. And a camera, nothing new there. And, okay.
Hey,
Kyoko.
You know you haven't told me what you think yet.
What I think?
so
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom.
It's gone. Well, I did find the secret room, but, as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What? Attacked? By who?
I couldn't see. Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. Sorry. I'm sorry, I know how important those were.
that's fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to see. I have suspected that the mastermind might come after you.
What?
I'm losing my voice speed.
Sorry, B.
Because
I discovered the room the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera model.
Were you yelling at
Yeah,
somebody?
I'm losing it. No, it's because of what happened. It's because of what I'm dealing with right now.
Oh.
They must see me. Have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. What? Oh. I wanted you to go see it. Or to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem
But to attack you and steal everything in the room must mean there's some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Yeah, a piece of paper fell out.
Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
that doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After involving a boy.
Clearly I couldn't, I got my ass kicked. What does she think a boy
You
is?
bounced him out.
Yeah, fine, I understand. But let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
You shouldn't talk about that, not here. Why'd you bring it up?
Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So
I'm looking into it. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay?
She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
So now it's your turn. Let me hear your secret.
Huh?
Did you think I wouldn't notice you're hiding something?
am I wrong?
That's...
Oh,
Oh... oh, did you see this, B?
What?
No.
Oh, Sakura's the spy, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, out of all people.
I know, I was shocked.
I thought it
sure-
was. I honestly thought it was gonna be Kyoko.
No, but it wasn't. Hey, Bolus,
It's
welcome in.
insane.
Yeah.
She's too big to fight. She'll beat our asses. If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down?
Well...
Hey.
The problem's standing in the room. If she's standing in the room, just turn around slowly. She's right there. Our friends who... You should be able to trust me, isn't that what you said before?
You're right. You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but... There's nothing worse than expecting doubt about your friends when you don't have the evidence for it. We're gonna tell her.
Tell her.
I haven't
Is what you
found...
said.
Yeah, I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing... Okay, fine, then I guess I can't tell her.
Tell her.
I did, dude. I pressed tell her, but...
Oh.
It loops around, yeah. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
Do you think that's fair? You're happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share.
I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine.
Damn.
Goodbye.
Damn.
Goodbye.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Well, story of my life. Okay. Ooh, an office. Ooh, the headmaster's office. What the fuck? Ooh, another picture, B. This is the office, but of course there's no hint of any teachers we'd normally be able to rely on. Ooh. There's a picture on,
Activities.
there's a picture on the floor.
Oh,
This-
dude.
This picture. Oh my god, it's Sakura, Celeste, and Hifumi.
That's weird.
Damn.
Maybe, so this is gonna be a theory, right? I don't know if this is, like, true or not. But what if they, like, wiped our memories and, like, try to give us, like, backstories or whatever, but we really don't remember that well?
I'm thinking
And some
they,
people kind of did remember, but they were the first ones to die.
I don't know, I'm thinking they wiped their, I believe they did something to our memories. So far we saw pictures of Leon, Mondo, and who else?
Leon, Mondo, and that guy with the big hair. Remember?
I don't remember. I think it was just Leon and Mondo.
The biker. Didn't we? Wait, no. Leon, Mondo.
I don't know
Yeah, I
if
think-
I don't think Taka was in it, no. We got Hifumi, Celeste, and Sakura. I'm just curious to see if we're gonna see a picture with everybody.
Maybe.
Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. Yes, Mondo and yeah. Oh, and Chihiro. So Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. So who haven't we seen yet? Byakuya, Toko. Okay. And us. Actually, we haven't been in a picture yet. They're smiling the way you expect any normal teenager to smile. This normal group of high schoolers living a normal life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here. Including Sayaka. No, there's no way Monokuma did it. It must be fake. I'm not fake. How dare you? Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. Forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there were such a thing as a Noble Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. Ask you a question, is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use, it's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
The picture is real, no more, no less. So it is a real picture. So the picture is real. If that's true, if that's the case, then we all knew each other at Hope's Peak. And this is all the same, okay. Let's check the headmaster's office. The nameplate on the door says headmaster's room. And of course it's locked, how convenient. So obviously they don't want us to go in those rooms. Ooh, a chem lab. Well, let's check out the classrooms first. Anyone hiding in these classrooms? Oh, I'm glad this floor got open and all, but there's a ton of locked rooms. Yeah, there are. Can we go in the chem one? We can. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. What is Makoto? You need something? No, it's nothing.
So then...
Really? Well, okay. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep and friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on.
Hey, Makoto.
You need something?
No, it's nothing.
You sure? Okay then.
A remarkably big shelf and it's stocked with all kinds of
That's
medicine.
right.
Listen, just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me.
Okay, calm down.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine. That's a
Yeah.
sea creature. And what? They even have protein zyme.
What is
X.
that? Yeah, what is that?
Chemical X.
It's not the Powerpuff Girls V. A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse.
Sakura
It's
looks like they could fight the Powerpuff Girls.
damn, calm the sewer level. Oh yeah?
Poison it. She's gonna use it. This is amazing. It's a gold mine. My prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then.
Gold mine, huh? Already taking a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall. There's 2 locked rooms we couldn't look at. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to come in. And after a few minutes... So this is everyone?
Well then...
Alright, let's discuss what we all discovered.
Yeah, good idea.
Kyoko? She's not gonna talk to us. Yeah. Kyoko? Yeah. She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you? Yes, she's
That's
upset.
right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
Don't be happy about it. Yeah, it looks like it.
what's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? Unless you've done something to her. Damn.
This is bad. Well, I mean, I would have told you, but the game wouldn't let me. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows in the 4th floor. Yeah.
In
Probably
other
put them up.
words,
Just like everywhere else.
Escape from the floor seems unlikely. Found a couple rooms in the 4th floor, but they were locked. Yeah, we saw those too.
That master's room sounds like exactly the place we'd find some clues.
And that's why it's locked. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside,
But
who cares about the good
how
lock?
about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? No, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what we said? Oh my god, Monokuma, no.
Look at those little sticky legs.
I know, right? No, I didn't.
Hey, come on now.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me?
That's my
Betrayal?
that's my room, you know. It is now anyway, and you're thinking about busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? I was just kidding.
Damn it!
I'm not mad. What? You're totally mad.
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to those school rules. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now. A new rule's been added. Is he gone? I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Oh, what did you find?
Yeah.
There's a big shelf in the chem lab on the fourth floor. All kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
There's an all-sarcastic nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. So everybody gets buff. Starts
Yeah.
fighting Sakura.
I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. Poison. There's medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there's also a bunch of different poisons.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Poison.
Put it in the thing.
They were all labeled clearly, so it'd be hard to grab them by mistake.
It's true.
So we better make sure we're careful around then. Probably should tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Well,
Yeah,
they'll
for sure.
well, they'll probably figure it out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, just in case, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
However,
It's Byakuya. Won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. Yeah, he's always looking around.
Yeah, but to pull something as dangerous as poison right out in the open? That's absolutely the work of a mastermind. So has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. Having this the presence my house burned to the ground. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed, okay. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found the picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about
I
it?
remember.
Oh, my bad.
Beach.
Sorry, just there's so many going all at once. Well, I found another one, another picture, almost just like that one.
Another one?
Another one!
Another one.
But this time the picture was of Celeste, Tafumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any medals covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Tafumi, and Sayaka?
But
How can that?
Conspiracy!
No, it's not fake. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
It's a fake? No, it's not. Monokuma said it was real.
so then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the other people who have died?
Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
I'm shocked you told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same.
That's not...
Problem is in the building with us.
Yeah, what's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. He might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya! You all have the same sucking look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower, damn. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure, damn.
You know?
Sorry.
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone, you're not part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough, your problems are mine, we are and always will be completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Hmm?
You finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? No, he was with Alter Ego. Yeah.
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Good idea.
Hmm.
A mix? Oh my god.
Stay here together.
Okay.
A mixed bath.
If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Hey Toko. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you come to hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it. With Master. With Master.
Ah.
You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? It's what Master wants. I'd do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated. She does.
Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means.
Oh no.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move.
Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now super sadist. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely. Let's use the laptop.
Hmm?
You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. No. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop? Damn.
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating.
Ah.
See, even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay.
You really came!
Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files. Ooh. Sorry to kept you waiting. Alright, tell us.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time's come. I felt the same way resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake.
just a second.
Move.
Damn. She's so mad at us.
So then,
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing the words, appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life with them.
We know that.
Yeah, that was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
it's exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here wasn't to work with some psycho-freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego was finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
Seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. What happened? This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What does it mean?
What?
Yeah, what does it mean? Otherwise known as the tragedy, was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see things are finally starting to make sense.
Are they?
What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. Whatever it was forced to Hope's Peak, they shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So like a safe haven?
So,
Not really though. But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions on the computer, and the answer we got was,
Sorry.
I don't know if that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
What?
Is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
So,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's finger moved even faster. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. Damn.
The headmaster?
Headmaster is here in the school.
Why is she freaking out?
Okay.
Oh, that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, when it comes to calling himself the headmaster, right? He's not.
perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the room to his door, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I'll find out.
Why is she so angry? Does she know something we don't?
I mean, she's asking them why they mess with their pod too. No matter what it takes, I'll find the headmaster.
Does she know who the headmaster is?
No matter what?
No matter the cost. Just
Yeah,
poisons everyone.
She's acting different, yeah.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why, I just know that I have to find him.
I think she's acting like she knows who the headmaster is. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent, yeah.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure and started typing again. You learn anything else?
Sorry.
Nope. All the information is all, yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. Then it really is over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
They always do.
Well... It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. Okay. I haven't seen Celeste, Fumi, or Taka. Well, they're dead.
They gone.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see, certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well, then I guess that's it.
That's it, a simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop enters sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
He could probably still hear us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down.
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean, I feel the same way.
hey,
Come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
So anyway,
What?
Don't so anyway, that's totally smart and cool.
hey,
there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such his role in this is over, am I wrong about that?
No, but
just a second.
Frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
oh my gosh, she's still mad that we didn't tell her.
Yeah.
Do you really mean
I
that?
mean, literally, we
Wait.
don't have evidence to tell her.
Yeah. The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything like that happening.
I don't really watch the news, so
I'm sorry.
Nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
the event that led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
Nothing else must have been some kind of connection to the school.
What?
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that, yeah.
could it be?
And maybe they covered it up, for sure. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose. It's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Good idea.
Yep.
Then I. Hmm? It's really that dusty? Wait, I mean. Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Yakuya's gonna be so mad at me. She loves it.
Yeah,
Let's avoid getting involved any further.
good call. But as we left for dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away.
Making me angry!
Why are you angry? You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building with.
Now I'm really angry!
Why are you mad?
Please!
Why?
Pum, pum.
Etch this on the walls on your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
What the fuck? Why is he angry? No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What's he talking about? Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was going to suggest our nighttime meal, but she's gone now.
Yeah, she's dead now, that's true.
I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed.
So everyone head back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my head. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster's the one behind it, all the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be the one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, you think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget? So ultimately I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
The more you know. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
First things first, the dining hall. Did you want to stop here, B, or are you good to keep going?
Yeah.
You want to stop here? Okay, that's fine. I was just checking.
Yeah, I'll still be awake for another half an hour at least, but...
It's okay. We got a lot done.
Yeah.
We exposed Celeste and her accomplice. She got killed. Now we discovered a new floor with two locked doors. The headmaster and the data center. So there's probably some big secrets there. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that plays out. And on top of that, we got to see who we spend our time with. But we're getting closer and closer to the truth. That's certain. I forgot how long this game is, but I'm excited to see how this all ends though. But with that being said, guys, we are gonna go ahead and end it here. It's a good point to end it. But before we end it here, guys, let's see who we can raid out to. Let's see who I have that's online. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thank y'all so much for coming by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all later. Good night, everybody. Bye bye. Good night.